Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm shifting gears a little and going to cover the guitar that I first remember being blown away by as a kid in the 1970s. This video, I'm going to dive into the life and music of a true legend, the one and only Roy Clark. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a beat from the channel. Roy Linwood Clark was born in Meherrin, Virginia on April 15th in 1933. From an early age, it was clear he was destined for greatness. Roy started playing the guitar at the age of 14, and his talent was undeniable. He quickly gained recognition for his incredible guitar skills and amazing voice. Clark's father was a semi-professional musician who played banjo, fiddle, and guitar, and his mother played piano. The first musical instrument Clark ever played was a 4-string cigar box with a ukulele neck attached to it, which he picked up in elementary school. His father taught Clark to play guitar when Roy was 14 years old, and soon Clark was playing banjo, guitar, and mandolin. As for his banjo style, Clark said in 1985, "When I started playing, I didn't have many choices to follow, and Earl Scruggs was both of them." Clark won the National Banjo Championship in 1947 and 1948, and briefly toured with a band when he was 15 years old. "Guitar was my real love, though," Clark said later. "I never copied anyone, but I was certainly influenced by them, especially by George Barnes. I just loved his swing style and tone." In 1954, rising country music star Jimmy Dean asked Clark to join his band, Texas Wildcats. Clark was the lead guitarist and made appearances on Dean's Town and Country Time program. Clark competed in 1956 on Arthur Godfrey's Talent Scouts, a variety show airing on CBS. It was his first network television appearance, and he came in second. In the spring of 1959, Clark appeared regularly on George Hamilton IV, short-lived television series in Washington, D.C. During Jack Parr's temporary absence from The Tonight Show in the early 1960s, Jimmy Dean was asked to guest host the program. Dean asked Clark to appear on the last night of his guest host stint and showcased Clark in 2 songs. In 1960, Clark went to Las Vegas, where he worked as a guitarist in the band led by Western swing bandleader, comedian Hank Penny. During the very early 1960s, he was also prominent in the background band for Wanda Jackson, known as the Party Timers, during her rockabilly period. Through Jackson, Clark met Jim Halsey. Clark signed with the Halsey Agency, which represented him for the remainder of his career. But it was in 1960 when Roy's career skyrocketed. He became a regular on the Grand Ole Opry. Roy's electrifying performances at the Opry earned him a legion of devoted fans and made him a household name. Clark's backup work for Jackson brought him to the attention of Capitol Records. He signed with Capitol in 1962, released his first solo album, The Lightning Fingers of Roy Clark. The album won him solid critical praise and above-average notice from fans. Clark made his solo debut on The Tonight Show in January of 1963. Roy's charisma wasn't confined to the stage. He had a knack for entertaining audiences on television, too. In 1969, he co-hosted the iconic TV show Hee Haw. Hee Haw catapulted Roy Clark to superstardom. With his infectious humor and jaw-dropping musical performances, he became a household name. Hee Haw wasn't just a show, it was a cultural phenomenon. Roy's finger-picking wizardry, combined with his infectious personality, made him an unforgettable figure in American entertainment and helped make Hee Haw one of the longest-running and most beloved shows in television history. The show ran from 1969 to 1997. Subsequently, Clark appeared on the Beverly Hillbillies as a recurring character, actually 2, as he played businessman Roy Halsey and Roy's mother, Myrtle. Once, in an episode of Saturday Evening, Jackie Gleason's show dedicated to country music, Clark played a blistering rendition of Down Home. Later, he appeared in an episode of The Odd Couple, where he played the song Malagueña. By the early 1970s, Clark was the highest paid country music star in the United States, earning over $7 million a year. During the 1970s, Clark frequently guest hosted for Johnny Carson on The Tonight Show. By the early 1970s, Clark had been named Entertainer of the Year 3 times by the Academy of Country Music and the Country Music Association. The Academy also named him Best Lead Guitar Player and Best Comedy Act. But Roy Clark wasn't just a country singer, he was a musical virtuoso. Clark was highly regarded and renowned as a guitarist, banjo player, and fiddler. He was skilled in many genres, including classical, country, Latin, and bluegrass. His versatility as a musician was truly awe-inspiring, and it earned him the respect of his peers and music lovers around the world. On August 22, 1987, Clark was made a member of the Grand Ole Opry. He published his autobiography, My Life, In Spite of Myself, in 1994. Clark was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2009. Roy Clark's legacy continues to shine brightly today. His influence can be heard in the music of countless artists from country to rock and beyond. His unique blend of talent, humor, and heart touched the lives of so many and will continue to do so for generations to come. So there you have it, the incredible story of Roy Clark, a true legend of country music. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And remember, legends like Roy Clark remind us that with talent, determination, and a lot of heart, anything is possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.